So hey guys, I'm just going to talk you through this Hovding cycle airbag real quickly, and this is the Hovding 2. I believe there's a Hovding 3 out now. They're both work in the same way. The idea is there's a weak seam here stitched together, and in the event of a crash, a little computer in this knobbly bit here tells an explosive charge to go off, and a great big airbag shoots out of this seam here, splitting it apart, covering over your head and squashing around your neck to isolate that, and hopefully saving the day. So these you can buy various different covers for these. I bought this sort of trendy one here because I thought it didn't come with a cover, but it does. The ones they come with, they have a cover extra bit low, but comes down there and covers up the charging socket, so that's a bit annoying. So it might be worth buying an extra one just so you don't have to take the cover off every time you want to charge it, which is about once a week, I would say, in normal use, because you can ride this for probably like 10 hours on a half charge, and it's absolutely fine. So if your hours, you've got like a weekly commute, 1 hour each way, you can easily go a week without charging it. This knobbly bit at the back is a bit annoying because when you tilt your head backwards, this can dig into the top of your spine. I mean, it doesn't hurt or anything, but you can just feel it there, and it's a bit annoying. So this would be a very annoying thing to wear if you're riding a racing bike, because you'd be tilting your head up to see where you're going, and that would be quite uncomfortable. So if you look in the advertising literature for this sort of thing, it's full of people riding sort of, continental upright bikes on the whole, and that's kind of what I have, although in a roundabout way, and so it's fine for me. But if I'm riding like my mountain bike, for example, then it's a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, that's that. So in use, what you do, you just zip it up with a zip at the front. Just a normal zip, and that gets done up like that. That's under your chin when you're wearing it, of course, and that can make life a bit tricky because you can't see the zip. So combine that with like cold hands, or you being a bit grumpy or annoyed, and that can be a bit annoying. And this has a little battery indicator here, so you press this battery indicator like so, and it will show you the charge level. It's fully charged at the moment. To switch it on, you put the popper in there, and it makes the doodle-loop noise, and then when you unplug it, it makes the opposite of that noise, doodle-loop noise, like that. They say to deactivate it when you get off the bike. Well, I've had this a while now. I've accidentally gone around the shops and all sorts of stuff with it switched on, and it didn't go off. I mean, there's some excellent videos on YouTube of people like trying to get it to go off, and it's it does go off when it's meant to, which is reassuring, isn't it? And when you would hope that would be the case when you're paying quite a lot of money. Now, a word on comfort and use of this. I bought this because I thought it would be comfier than a helmet. It fills a niche within the year when I probably wouldn't wear a helmet because it's too hot, but its use is limited, and that's because when it's hot, it's basically like wearing a big scarf, and I wouldn't wear it then for the reason that I wouldn't wear a helmet, because it's too hot. I sweat quite a lot, and whenever I turn up somewhere, I'm generally really dishevelled in the summer, and wearing a gigantic scarf such as this, or a polystyrene bicycle helmet, it's just gonna basically kill me. So I don't wear a helmet generally in the summer. So then you've got the spring and the autumn. So this is when I will wear this, because it's you can put on a t-shirt or a thin jumper. It keeps you a bit warm. Of course, you sweat quite a lot wearing it because it's like acrylic right next to your skin. Cotton cover would be nice, guys. option of a cotton cover just on the inside or something, and then that's not too bad in the spring and autumn. But come the winter, when this extra warmth might be useful, this clashes with anything with a collar or a hood. You can't put the hood up. You can't do that with a bicycle helmet, can you? Well, you could if it's very large. You could put it over the top. You can't wear a hood. You can wear a hood with this underneath when it comes up through the middle, and you put it over your head. So this is free to operate around the outside. But as you can see, I've got a large sizing here, and there's not much room in the inside for anything. I mean, the other day I was wearing it with a polo shirt. I turned the collar up, and it's like noticeably tighter to wear and spoiled the comfort a bit, you see. Because when you put extra things in, it pushes inside, like collars or well, you wouldn't fit a scarf in there. It pushes that weight back, so it hangs over your back of your neck more, and it just feels more uncomfortable, because although that's a small weight, I'd probably say that's 400 grams or something. Is that too heavy? I don't know, 350 grams, something like that. That's just like pulling down all the time. On a long ride, that can get annoying. So yeah, it has its niche within the year, spring and autumn for me, and I wear it then, and it's all good. And I like the fact it might protect my neck if I fall off, because let's face it, I probably rate my spinal cord and my neck very close to my brain and importance levels, yeah, so that's a nice thing. So that's about it, really. I don't think the new model has changed too much. I think it has the popper comes across horizontally from here instead, and who knows what they've done to the internal gubbins. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I would wonder why you would choose one over a helmet. It does protect your hair, but for a lot of people who want to keep their hair smart, I mean, that's a really fussy reason, isn't it, for not wearing a helmet? You could just give it a quick squiz when you get to work or wherever you're going, couldn't you? Yeah, I don't know. It's a niche product. It would be, as soon as you're wearing a lot of clothing, it just becomes one extra annoying item, and your head is always free to just stick a hat on, isn't it? So I don't know. It's there's no firm conclusion I can make on whether it's a good thing in terms of comfort. It's all pros and cons. But there you go. Fantastic bit of innovation, and I shall be using it for years to come, hopefully, because it's because of the protection level it offers.